Um, I just wanted to take it there. I was a fan of an artist, a local artist from Philadelphia named Lil Uzi Vert. And I didn't know Lil Uzi Vert. I didn't know his manager. All the shows I'd done before, I would just contact the artist or the manager. I couldn't do that now. So I was like, how do I book Lil Uzi Vert? So I Googled how to book Lil Uzi Vert. Um, and an agency website popped up, BP Agency, and I called them, and I got directly in contact with his agent and then his manager, and they said that he was $8,000 to book with a 20% deposit, so $2,000. I signed the contract, and I wired over the money that night, and I'd booked Lil Uzi Vert. Uh, the show would take place in 2 months. Within this 2 months, his trajectory skyrocketed, and he was a huge artist by the time of the show. The show sold out, and it was the most incredible feeling to see the turnout. This is the biggest venue we had ever booked. Um, it was easily the best outcome, and it was a turning point. Um, Around this time, I was working with artists on videos like Famous Dex and Warhols, and kind of reinventing the DIY music video scene of low budgets. Like I said, we didn't really have budgets, a few $100s here and there, so we'd shoot in basements and on the street, anywhere, and through edits and animation is where we would have fun with it. And it kind of introduced a new style to the music video game at the time, the local internet music video scene. Um, this is uh, this is around a time where things aren't things are different in the music video world at this point. High budget music videos are becoming less of a thing, and the internet and YouTube is just thriving with all these young artists from all over the world. And we were just attacking it, and it was kind of, we were changing it, and before I knew it, we were at the forefront of this new emerging hip hop subgenre that people like to call SoundCloud rap. Um, I was building relationships with people like Xavier Wolf and Smoke Perp, Ski Master Slump God, Lil Pump, and we were just friends, and we were shooting videos, not really thinking anything of it. And before I knew it, I was getting interviewed by publications like Rolling Stone and Billboard magazine to speak on everything going on. This is a moment where there was a blurred line between the mainstream and the underground scene. The mainstream had the radio records and the big festival plays, but the underground had higher streaming numbers and bigger fan bases. It was a confusing time. It was a time where like half the internet and half the world was aware of it, and the other half was completely oblivious to it. It was a really cool thing to be a part of. As this is all happening, things are getting more serious. The company's growing. Um, I'm learning more, uh, and I start getting phone calls from uh, bigger artists. And I remember one day I got an Instagram DM from Quavo of the Migos, and he called me